Alright then, we are back with Pharaoh. It's been a singular day since I ascended for the second time into this great run of Pharaoh and Very Hard. I want to play through the entire campaign this time because last time we kind of stopped at 21. That is last time I tried to play through the entire campaign. And this mirrors my experience since childhood because I have started the campaign many a time and never finished it. I'm playing with the same restrictions that I find more interesting, which is we will always pick the military mission when there's a mission selection screen, because in general the military missions are harder. And we will always use other means to acquire money. We will not use gold mines, and I will try to punch that through until the very end. And you might also notice since the last stream I have slightly changed the layout. We actually went onto the widescreen patch. Because not only did I notice that it just doesn't look good enough in the stream recording otherwise, but also the ratio was all off. I was so excited to play yesterday, nobody told me, but everything was squished. How did you guys just not tell me that it was squished? So yeah, I don't know Bruegel's yards. I know Bruegel is like a famous person in the shop, but you don't need to employ like amazing things. So we are the family of Fala Ajimo. We last time started the mission number 7, Behdet, and I failed it. It's maybe the first mission where we actually need to put a little more thought into things. I got blindsided by a lot of requests from the Pharaoh. Let's try this again. We can listen to what the Pharaoh has to say.
Egypt's military troops are now unmatched in the known world. But the new pharaoh, Kazakimwe of the Second Dynasty, now also demands a powerful navy based at Behdet. Nothing less than a fleet of warships will suffice to allow us dominion over the high seas. But timber is scarce, as our climate supports only a few sparse areas of forest. Cedar may be imported at great cost from Byblos in the land of Lebanon to the northeast. Fortunately, exports of our native papyrus will provide a means of offsetting this expense.
So this is the first real military mission where we had a choice. This is mission number 7. We chose Behdet. And this is the first Navy mission as well. And we are on the southern edge of the Nile. And you can already see that the screen is kind of broken. This is because of the way that... also I need to click this. The world map is also now slightly broken. It repeats here on the right hand side. Just ignore that. The real world is here on the left. There is not actually the Red Sea. It doesn't continue into another desert. Don't be scared. We are in Behdet, very much here at the south of Egypt. We're trying to defend the Nile against Nubia. And as we saw last time, we have to trade with several cities. We have to trade with Byblos to make money. To get wood, to make ships, if we want to do that. Bruegel's yards are a technique to get around the storage yard not working like in Caesar 3. You basically fill a yard with a good that you are not using and then set that full yard to get max of a good that you need to carry elsewhere. The cart departs, gets the good, but since it cannot put it into its own storage yard, it takes it to the closest accepting yard. Extremely handy, but I knew I was managed to pull it off well. I see. I see. If I understand it correctly, it's a way to get 2 cart pushers for another. Effectively, you're repurposing cart pushers from one storage yard to another storage yard. Are blessings on? I cannot turn blessings off, I believe. This is not... I'm not playing any modded version. I'm not playing a recreation like Caesar 3 has Augustus and Julius. We are not playing anything like that. So, if I look at now at the God screen, you will first of all notice that this is also broken. This top left part is usually the entire background image, but since that background image is only of the maximum resolution that the game supported, we have a little bit of the left of our city poking out. That's not a real problem, just know that this happens now that I went to the widescreen patch. I consider the advantages and disadvantages. Overall, I just think the city looking prettier on the big resolution is worth these little costs. And no, the gods are not modified in any way. They can give us blessings. So, both blessings and curses are on. I think... I also don't like to rely on the crutch of the gods too much, but... realistically speaking, I'm already restricting myself to not use gold, which as a reminder, on this map, you are expected to use this portion down here on the bottom left and get gold mines and just fill your city hall with gold. And that's the way you're supposed to make loads of money. And the mission is trivial with that. And I also do not allow myself to pick the easier economics missions. Not allowing myself to get god blessings. I would like to do it without god blessings, but I'm not promising that. I'm not sure I'm good enough at that. Although I think the god blessings are almost never the tipping point. They're also less reliable because each god can give you different blessings, depending on whether it's a minor or major blessing, and you have to like very carefully balance the happiness of the god, otherwise it's kind of random whether the blessing pops as a minor or as a major. Because basically if the god is slightly happy, it becomes a minor blessing, and if he's very happy, it becomes a major blessing, so you need to get him from not happy to very happy very quickly. Yeah, there's a middle ground, it's just apathetic. That is a god that is nothing. And currently the gods are apathetic. They are set to apathetic, in fact, because our population is below 500. As long as we're below 500 pop, the gods do not care about this worthless piece of land that we are on, and they will not bother us. So we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so last time I built a little bit around this corner, you might remember. I need to make more money though. So, I need to consider more ways to make money. So one thing that I noticed last time too late is that Nechen will sell us flax. Sorry, these numbers are all a little bit smaller now, but I think they're still quite readable for you. And we can buy flax for 54 and we can sell linen for 160. So that's a profit of 106 per linen. Not as good as papyrus, where we make a profit of 165. Even and the reed collection is very cheap as well. Like, we don't need a lot of workers for that. But it is still definitely worth our time to do the flax into linen, because I can just locally set this up and I don't need anything special for it. I could also consider selling fish for 33. I do definitely need to collect fish. The problem... So we remember, right? Last time we got a request for... First for pottery, then for fish, then for beer? Or was it beer and then fish? Well, the beer and the fish was almost at the same time. And then at the very end... Was there something else requested? There was no request for papyrus yet, I believe. I don't remember a request for papyrus. And I don't remember anything else. So this time I should try to get to the pottery. Once again, I don't have the courthouse, if I'm seeing this right, which means we are locked into small apartments. Is that the level we can get to? Which is not worth taxing in my books. So in that case, it might not even be worth giving people beer. Because why give them beer if they're not gonna be taxed? They're just drinking away valuable product. And so once again, we have to consider how we build this. I actually like the setup we had over here. I do think the city block was a little bit too close, so the first thing I want to do this time is have the city block be a little bit further away. So once again, I'm gonna have you here. This comes out like this. And then I'm gonna have more of an economic block here. It can lead to there, yep. I need storage yards here, but I also need to leave some space for some other stuff, like a crossing. You can go once again a little bit here. And then this continues here to some other area. 1, 2, 3. I'll have you be a housing area here. And I need to consider where we connect these two. I don't know exactly where we will connect them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, I'll do you like this. Just a nice loop-de-loop. And probably I will have people connect over here. I will make a pavilion there. Then I'll have people dip here shortly. And this can be the area for some other stuff. Yep. Was it attempted that some cities stop selling you raw materials because they are self-sustained in some aspects and stop purchasing the derivative products? Was it attempted? I don't know what you mean by that. In general, what the other cities sell and buy is kind of weird. But I don't think the same city ever sells you the prerequisite and then buys the product. I think, you see like Timna here, they sell both clay and pottery. But they only want to buy the finished product. In general, it's very rare for a city to buy clay. I think they usually like to buy the finished product, although Mennefair is willing to buy both barley and beer. Which maybe it's worth to sell them barley. How good is barley? Barley would still fetch 37. That's not terrible. That's very easy to produce tons of barley. So maybe we should really focus on becoming like the beer port of the nation. I see we got HD. We did indeed get to HD this time. Alright, 3. I will have you be here. This will be my housing. Together with this housing. It looks already quite tight. Already looks quite tight. I don't leave a lot of space for some huge blocks of industry, but we can have more industry here. Okay, and then I want this papyrus. I guess I do. I'm gonna do the same thing, similar to last time, even though maybe it didn't look like it was working well. Alright, have some people over here as well. And the first thing we're gonna fill... Oh, I need to set the labor priorities. Infrastructure is always number 1, health is number 2, religion is 3, government is 4. Is education 5? No, I don't think so. I think the others are fine. Beating Pharaoh's alcoholism? Yes. Are merges as important in Pharaoh 3 as in Caesar 3? Probably. I'm not playing on that level though. The thing why merges are important is it becomes more efficient in terms of, I think, in terms of food consumption in Caesar 3. I'm not quite sure. Jay, can you explain to us why you want merges? Is it for desirability or is it for consumption of goods? Maybe you need a better color than pink? I mean... You say so? I don't even know if pink would be such a bad choice. Alright, I'll have my water supply here. A black pixel is better. A black pixel would work better here. Firehouse here. I definitely want the firehouse here. Say also firehouse here. Merges are done everywhere in Pharaoh. Is that so? Because some of them definitely do not merge automatically. Merges lower consumption of pottery and furniture by 3/4. They also decrease a building's impact on prosperity by 75%, which is usually a good thing. I see. Yeah, I don't know enough about Pharaoh's behind-the-scenes workings to say whether that is the same here or different. Alright, let's have a police station there. Let's have a physician. Let's have... where are you? An apothecary as well. Oh. Beautiful. Monuments also lower my interest in the city builder by 75%. It's fine. We don't have any monuments in this mission. We will not actually have monuments in most missions because we're playing the military missions. The really huge monument building economics missions are very boring anyway. Usually you just get a monument that doesn't take a long time to build, but it just costs a lot of money to import the goods for. And that aspect of it I like. But it's like an economic drain, a vanity project for the Pharaoh that's just a drain on the economy. That's a good thing for me. In my books, that's a good thing. But you don't have to love this game. You love your Caesar 3. I respect your Caesar 3 choice. It's just not the game I grew up with. I would like a work camp or two here. Should I put the work camp maybe here? One work camp here, one work camp here. And then I want my barley. Let's put the barley up here. Not that it really matters. 1, 2, 3. I know this building needs road access. Calm down. I feel like yesterday I got more of these in here, but hey, what do I know? Really don't know. Give me the... Oh yeah, there is supposed to be a fisher there. So let's make that an access road for the fishermen later. Just import 200 granites for an obelisk. Simple. Which Pharaoh was played as a punishment game? Oh, Pharaoh in New Area, definitely. Oh god, that game is so bad. Don't play it. Do not compare these two games, please. Okay, we've gotten you this. I think what you deserve here is a physician, apothecary. We're out of money, we get money back. I think I'm just gonna supply you with wells here. Because I don't need anything else. Hey, it's Blobber! I mean, Dennis has played the Pharaoh in New Era, and he has reviewed it. Oh, the barley is coming, and... wait, is a year really already... That's an early flood. It's June. Why is the barley harvest done? People are annoyed with you because there aren't enough jobs. Well, let's lower the taxes for one. We can create jobs. That's not the problem. The problem is having useful jobs, my people. Need that dog. And then I will need the reed gatherers. Let's get the reed gathering going. How many did I have last time? 1, 2, did I have 3? Alright, an architect's post. I also need a police station here. that everything? I hope so. I don't have an architect's post here yet. Give him an architect's post. Let's build the temple to Ra. A little bit early, but hey, let's get it done. Good to see you back at Edit, mate. This makes for perfect dinner viewing. Useful jobs, fake jobs for taxation, perfect. Alright, and now we're out of employees. Now we need more people, I mean. Our pop is already getting towards the 500. I guess the reed gatherers will be picking up lots of reeds. People are indifferent to you. Lack of jobs, just immigration. We have a shortage of workers, my dude. Yeah, people already eat more food. People do not like it when we do not produce food, so I need to look into that. I will. We'll set up actual food production down there. But for now I want to coast a little bit longer, because the earlier I go into debt, the earlier I will have to juggle my debt anniversaries. Because last time, you remember, why did we lose last time? My kingdom rating hit 0, and at that point the Pharaoh starts sending an army. And, well, let's just say the Pharaoh's army is rarely losing when he sends it. I lived in Palma de Mallorca for 2 years during COVID. It was kind of terrible, but it was also fun. Alright, here's a storage yard. Please accept reeds. Half of this yard can be reeds. And then I do also want... maybe the other half of this yard will be papyrus. And I should make papyrus somewhere here. I want 5 papyrus makers, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're in debt. Maybe I should have waited with that. I can't even afford that many. Yeah, that was a mistake. Kind of a mistake. Oh well. Just have to write it out. I should have paid my tribute at the end of this year at least one more time. How many workers do we need? We do need 30 more workers. Rockstar Blobber is here. Rockstar Blobber? I must have missed the memo here. My blogger now is a Blobstar. Whatever I said there. Alright, let's get some chickpeas out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good amount of chickpeas. They will now send out workers to the chickpea fields as well. I need to build storage yards near the end, but... Alright, we have 500 pop, which is actually bad news for us, because this means the gods will now want more temples. So I do need to build a temple for Mr. Osiris here. Blobber Montana. Oh right, Blobber did play that Hannah Montana game. Yeah, I saw you were streaming that. I didn't actually look at it because just the announcement scared me too much, to be honest. Okay, let's try to get out of debt at some point. But sometimes you gotta invest to get out of debt. You should accept the barley here. think nobody needs to go through here. Actually, they can get a lot of labor access that way. Honestly, quite good. Top quartile of Movie Monday games. So that doesn't say a lot, does it? Okay. Slow and steady wins the game. When is the next flood? It's in July. That is weirdly early. Now, where do I put my granary here? There's a lot about the other games. Yeah, that's probably what I was referring to. I should put the granary somewhere. I might want food for these guys, so I think I want the granary actually here. We make fish. Got fish and chickpeas. Okay, we are getting some people who are willing to buy our stuff. I think we want to actually open the land trade route to Timna, because Nechen is very close. I do need Nechen anyway. Let's get Nechen out of the way and start selling our papyrus. Got all of our papyrus. Does distance matter? Yes and no. I mean, the bazaar distance will matter. So I was trying to find some place that is not too far for the bazaars. For the delivery from the fields, the granary doesn't really matter. I kind of would like to build also the weaver industry, but I do not have enough money. Like, I need to get out of debt first. What? Come on, how does this collapse? The architect is there. Yeah, this is why loops. He probably only ever went that way. Good job, architect. You had one job and you've failed at it. Always look at your risks. Why is there such a huge fire risk over here? Please don't burn.
My list of job openings is huge and I can't find any workers to fill the posts.
Yeah, my dock collapsed. Well, that is really on me, because I didn't put an architect near here, but still. It doesn't just rain, it pours over here. Well, we didn't need that dock yet. Okay, somebody came and bought something, but it really was very meager. Well, it was 1,000. I shouldn't say meager to 1,000 demons. The economy in this game just can be very brutal. So we need some breweries as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breweries. And then I do need the bazaar here. Two bazaars. Your city needs more workers. Well, we're working on that, I think. How angry is Ra? Ra's not that angry yet. Yeah, we're really lacking workers here now. Have the game run a little bit higher speed, so I can't really do much. Alright, you bought some papyrus. least it brought in a little bit of money. We would have made money this year if I hadn't built more things. But these are investments. I'm sure they'll work out eventually. Look at those little boats. They are very little boats now. Alright, finally we get to distribute the barley. Malaria? What? How do you get malaria? Is that corner not covered by the apothecary? Well, anyway. Bazaar lady should now bring food to everyone. I guess you'll just be the beer place. The barley place should be more to the end. I honestly don't want to build a barley place right now. Let's just say you're allowed to be up to half of you are allowed to be barley. Bridges are for nerds and brace boat. Yeah, bridges are also a lot harder. Also, there can't be a bridge over the main Nile. The pottery is way earlier than I remembered. I thought I still had time. I do not have time. I think I need to get out of that first. I can make more papyrus. How bad is our kingdom rating? It's 21. That is not great. That is not great. Come on, give these people some food. How's our work situation? Not great. I need more pop. I could have rushed that request, but I think money is more important. This loop is also too big. I was greedily making a big loop here. Alright, beer. I really need to make beer. Come on. I really need you to make beer. Also need to watch the gods, yeah. Ra's starting to get displeased. I'm gonna have to build shrines to Ra. They're more expensive, but they do not need workers. Alright, Pharaoh just wants beer now. Oh, I'm gonna have to send him the beer. He's also gonna want fish. And I can't really build the shipwright, it's too expensive. Shipwright is 500 Deben, so I can't really make the fish yet. I need to be out of debt for a little bit. Mini oracles, you say? Kind of mini oracles, right? They do not serve all the gods at the same time, but they do allow you to have a little bit of attractiveness, and they do give boost to a specific god. I did just add another one. I could probably get one more. But I don't think these are all running at full capacity sometimes because of our labor shortage. I also don't really have a good spot for the next one. Guess I could put one here. I just want to dip out of debt for a little bit. Yep, Pharaoh extends his deadline for the pottery. I really need to send him the beer, and I need to be out of debt for a tiny teensy amount of time, so I don't run the debt anniversary again. And so I can pay my tribute, and then I can invest in We have 1,000 beer though, that's good. And then I can invest in sending... making fish. Come on. Almost. We're almost out of debt. I don't know how much more they can buy. They can buy a little bit more papyrus this year. We might be able to get out of debt this year. Yeah, Pharaoh wants this request. I can almost send this request to Pharaoh. So this time we will have the beer. The fish! We might not be able to deliver the fish though. Oh, we're so short on labor. I don't want to build more huts though. Alright, let's send the beer immediately to get some kingdom standing back. Yeah, the Pharaoh wants his booze. He will request fish next, remember? Okay, we have some money again. It's time to plan what to do with this money. Do I coast with that? I think I have to coast with that until January, and then in January we build. Because in January I have to pay my tribute. If I pay my tribute, my kingdom rating will not suffer so much. I'm at 12. I can't really afford to drop it much lower. And then I need to work on the fish. Is the food yard on getting? No, it's not on getting. The granary should be on getting. Good point. Oh, no inundation this year. Well, Osiris really hates us, huh? Actually, they don't, but... what can you do? These houses really hate how it looks here, interestingly enough. Pharaoh has decreed that you receive a gift of 2,600 bricks from Menefer. What? Am I supposed to build a monument? Oh god, I'm supposed to build a medium mastaba? Oh god, we better get started on that then. Oh, medium mastaba over there you go. I'm gonna wait until January before I do anything. And then we're gonna have to expand the economy next year. Yeah. Alright, we fell into debt. But I think if we check our overseer, we fell into debt because we paid the tribute. We paid the tribute of 640 and we fell into debt. That is actually good. It means our kingdom rating did not suffer. It's still at 12. The Pharaoh is not angry at us for failing that. Okay, now we need to consider our options. So, we have several trade route options. We can open a trade route to Menefer and sell them beer. We could also sell the beer to Himna and sell them papyrus and linen at the same time. I think that's the better route. I don't really need anything from Menefer right now. Let's send him a message that you totally did build it. Time to stack cardboard again, yeah. Okay, this mission does have a... I forgot this mission has a medium mastaba. It's just going to be lots of bricks. We do want all free bricks, so... for sure, I'm gonna have those free bricks. I definitely want those. I do need a little bit more pop. Let's bring in more people. I want to export beer to somebody. Only available for import. Well, first of all, you shouldn't buy beer, you shouldn't buy pottery, people don't need that. And you shouldn't buy beer, no pottery, no fish either. I want to set up the trade route to Timna. It's gonna hurt the money, but we can now export our beer. Export all of our beer, please. Hey? And I also want a linen industry. I do not have nearly enough workers right now. The incredible monument, the best. But he doesn't need to see it. I know the granary is bad for them. They don't like the granary, but they're gonna be fine later. So we're selling the beer, we're selling the papyrus. I do want to sell the linen as well. You should only accept bricks, that's fine. I need fish. Actually, that's almost more important. I hate that, but... I'm gonna have to make a fish right here. And a fishing wharf here. I'm gonna need a storage yard for fish. Much as I hate that. I think we need actually extra fishing for now. Oh, this sucks as a routing. Oh, we're just gonna have to live with it. Why is everything in slow-mo? I can pause, but then I can't build during pause. So I can build during slow-mo, so I slow the game down. So I can speed it up, I can slow it down. This just reduces the amount of ticks. I think this is the micro ticks. And yeah. We can think slowly. I will speed it up again. This just gives me more time to think. This is not right click actually. Right click doesn't do this. Yeah, I do want the linen industry. I don't have the people yet. Once we have the people, I will set up the linen industry. I do need to bring in more people here. Yeah, give me the bricks. Sure. Bring in more people. Come on, flood the city with people. I just need to watch the gods. They're gonna be angry. Also do need to watch this pottery. It was only 16 months now. I need to start that pottery at some point. I think it is 4 of you. No, which one is 3 and which one is 4? I did just look that up. Let me see. Yeah, it's three clay pits and 4 potters. The game doesn't go while right-click. Yeah, but I also can't build while right-click. But also there's P for pausing, so both of them work. Guess I want 3 clay pits here. How much space does the one? 42, okay. 1, 2, 3. Roadblock. And there'll be a storage yard for pottery here. And we'll have 4 potters here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also have a firehouse. Another architect's post because we're paranoid, and another firehouse here. We're paranoid. Okay. This area could also be used for the linen, I guess. Okay, we just sold a lot of the beer, that's good, and the papyrus. It didn't get us out of debt. Did not get us out of the debt. It's already March. Guy still has no workers. That's not good. Is it an emperor where you can have even better control over the worker assignment? Ra's becoming apathetic. Ra will need some more shrines. 1, 2, 3 shrines for Ra. 1 shrine for Osiris. How did you burn down? How? Just how? There's like firehouses everywhere. Okay, this road just didn't get serviced, huh? Also, you are not being serviced. Madness. Fire is just madness in Pharaoh. And there's malaria again. Do you stop getting malaria down here? You literally have a singular apothecary, but maybe being so close to the reeds makes them very malaria prone, I don't know. Alright, we need more workers still. Yeah, I mean turning on and off individual buildings. Goodbye, 105 Devons. Alright, how's the fire risk? How is that so high here? How's that so high? How are all of these so high? How is this high? There's already 3 firehouses in this loop. I think they all went to extinguish this fire over there, and that... Yeah, now there's 1,300 fish requested. "1,000 people call the city our home. We are not happy about this." Oh, I'm not happy about any of this. So much for, we already made 4,000 Daben this year, but I worry we're hitting our limits on the beer. Yeah, the beer will be sold soon. We can sell a lot more papyrus. But where is our papyrus? Yeah, I looked at the gods just now. They still seem fine. Congenial. I made enough shrines. The potters are just not working, huh? I can't really set up the linen industry. We will not have the workers, so I need to wait until I can expand for another wave. But we're gonna have problems with food. I should set these people to be food. Of course more malaria down here. Why wouldn't there be malaria risk? Oh, we can probably get out of debt again. I want to not be in debt for too long. I hope we can fish enough fish. There was a fish spot up here, wasn't there? Yeah, there's the fish spot, and there's a fish spot, good. Do not have a lot of fish. We need to send... We have a year to make 1400 pottery, and we have a year minus 1 month to make 1300 fish, so let's try our best. Yeah, trade donkeys can cost us. Also, we made money again. Very good. Very, very good. I still don't have enough people, I think. I should just watch all the risks. Fire risk. Okay, I'm really going overboard on the fire risks. Crime should not be a problem. What? No workers live nearby? What are you smoking? You can have more workers live nearby if that's what you demand of me here. Poor access to workers. You can kind of see it, I have to admit. So when can we expect the Alpha Gmo GitHub page for Pharaoh's own version of Julius? Well, I could vibe code that probably in a day, right? No, they're not from me. There's Ozymandias and there's Akhenaton. As far as I know. Alright, we're selling the beer. We're in the plus. This is the good news. We're currently in the plus. I just need to satisfy these demands, which currently we're not even close. Pottery is not working fast enough. I'm gonna reroute this road so they get access to these people there. I built this ship also in a poor spot. Tell me. Could I cross the ferry from here? I could probably cross the ferry here, right? So, in that case... reroute this. Anyway, I'm sorry, my dude. I need a dock. And I can't be there. I built this all so poorly. Who designed this city? Okay, well, for now, give me another. Give me a fishing wharf. I need my storage yard here. It needs to accept wood. And we're just gonna ruin our economy by buying wood. Alright, give me 400 wood. Goodbye, money. Because I need to worry about the incoming attacks at some point. They have been in not fully working state for ages. Any chance they actually get finished anytime soon? I have not been following them, so I can't really tell you. Alright, the fish, maybe we can get the fish working. And we have our personal mansion somewhere here. It doesn't quite fit anywhere useful, but here it would fit. Maybe I should put my personal mansion here. Just upgrade this area. And then this helps us because we can send a gift. And we'll pay ourselves a lower salary. We could juggle that at the end of the year and stuff like that. That's not... I don't like to juggle it like that. We'll just dispatch this gift. Technically that was from a previous city. I should make sure to empty that out every time we see it. 6 months until that. I hope nobody's collecting pottery. You're not allowed to get fish, you're not allowed to get pottery, you're not allowed to get beer. And we just bought some wood. And I would like to build a warship wharf, but not right now. Oh, please don't buy the wood now. You had to buy the wood at the end of the year, did you? That's only 600 pottery, I'm very worried. Please, please buy some beer or something. I need a trader. These kinds of projects take a lot of work. Julius is insane for its 1-to-1 accuracy. Probably true. But we've sold all of the beer we can sell, and we've sold not all of the papyrus we can sell, but we don't have any papyrus to sell right now. So we might miss our tribute, which is bad. Do I have to tell you that this is bad? It's bad. I should have bought only 200 of this. Yeah, the traders.
Be a hero when I bring these goods back to my homeland. Our long and dangerous trek here, I'll be. It's the trader's life for me.
Oh, yeah. Well, they don't seem to be going for us here, so... We have 6 months. Okay, I think we can make it. If the pottery holds up with the speed, we can make the pottery delayed, and we can make the fish on time. I do not like the idea of not paying my tribute, but I don't think this guy's gonna make it in time. If this guy makes it in time, we can pay our tribute, but I think we're gonna have too many ticks. Nope, we didn't make it. We only lost 3 kingdom rating for that, though, because we had paid the tribute last year. I need to make sure I pay the tribute next year. We should make enough money this year, though. I need to watch the gods. Osiris could need a little more pleasing. Let's have another shrine to Osiris here and here. Alright, he's gotten us out of debt. That's very good. I would like to expand the economy more. Alright, we can send the fish. Very good. That'll help us get some kingdom rating back. I need to build a bricklayers guild for the mastaba thing. Do I have excess workers? We have 66 unemployed workers, but I'd rather employ them fruitfully. So we will make a flax linen setup, and we will make some weavers. 1, 2, 3, 4 weavers. Because I'm paranoid. You get your own firehouse and your own architect back here. And then I will tell, we will now import flax. And we'll sell all our linen. Obviously you're not supposed to get linen. I don't think I have to tell these bazaars that, but just in case, let's tell them. And I need to start building a warship. Yeah. In depth, it's fine. I do need that warship. Otherwise we're gonna lose the mission to the Nubians. Pharaoh requests 1100 papyrus, so I need to stop papyrus export. You may export when we're over 1100, but not more. We do really need that pottery. Maybe get a bricklayer, yeah. If I have enough workers after these are filled. 12, 12, these are 48. I could maybe get one bricklayer, yeah. It'll be efficient over time to have a bricklayer. Construction guilds, a bricklayer. Alright, buy my beer, please. I need to get out of debt. Labor access for these people back here is pretty bad. But what can you do? Oh, we're out of debt. Thank you. And we're back into debt. We have 3 months for the pottery. One more pottery is coming. I need one more pottery to finish here. 57%, 72%, 90%. Okay, this guy's probably gonna get it done. Okay, we've got a warship 1. I want another warship. Even though it costs me a lot of money. I don't want to lose to the Nubians. I also think we need to worry about soldiers, but hey. We'll do that when it comes to that. Can I send the pottery now? No. Why do you not have enough reeds? The reed gatherers?
There are
Not
so many
cool.
places in poor condition. I can barely keep up.
Alright, let's send the pottery. Pharaoh is gonna be angry that it was late. Alright, I think this thing needs to be roadblocked. So that they don't get lost there. Also, this side road here, like this fissure, is now not very useful. But we might have to deliver more fish in the future, so... Maybe I do have to import some reeds. I can't import the reeds yet. The reeds come from Mennefer? No, they would come from Perwajut. And while they sell bricks, I am in no position to be buying bricks at this point, so I don't want to pay 1,000 Deben just to be importing some reeds. We'll have to make do with what we have. I did get 2 warships out, which is a lot of money invested. And we just bought more wood. Not good. And and flax. We bought the flax. This year might become tough. We'll see. Because we also won't be selling a lot of papyrus, because we have to send the papyrus to Pharaoh. Aha! Fun in that. Fun for the whole family. Alright, Kitty and Blobber are talking about the intricacies of making it. Making something like Julius, which, for those that don't know, Julius is a recreation, a fan-made recreation of the original Caesar 3. Oh, the desirability is the problem here. Well, we can have a large statue for that. And interestingly enough, it is made by fans, for fans. Let's have him there. Alright, let's have some desirable area here. When did we last time get into debt? In March. It's now June. I don't like that. Here comes the barley. We're also investing into the flax. I've also invested into these 2 boats. I'm also not gonna import any more wood for a bit, I think. It's too expensive. The pottery also doesn't really do anything for us right now because I'm not giving it out. These guys want entertainment. I don't want to give them entertainment right now. I need to watch the gods. Pathetic and congenials. Okay, I think we need to maybe please a bit more. Kingdom Standing falls. Kingdom Standing climbs. What is the net effect? It climbed overall, which is good. It's just good. This is what we need to be juggling. This Kingdom Standing. This can kill us. This can kill us. I need to get out of debt. Okay, we have some linen, which we can hopefully start selling. Why do you guys not have employees? I think we still don't have enough people. Oh, no, now we have some. Now we should have enough people. The labor axis just sucks over there. I was so surprised when I saw that Sierra Builders had such a dedicated community when I returned to them after playing when I was a kid. Yeah, they're still very active. There's the Heaven Games website. What is it called? City Builder Heaven? Caesar Heaven? Pharaoh Heaven? I forgot the names. Some Heaven. I just looked it up today and I forgot again. Alright, send the papyrus. And then let's just start selling all our papyrus again, please. We need to get out of debt here. We have workers now. I could make entertainment, but why would I? I do worry about food supply at this point. I do really worry about food supply. I could make 2 fishers here. But what I also would like to do is a recruiter in the fort, but that's going to be 2,000 David, which I don't have. Why did that building collapse? This is one of the worst collapses I've been ever having so far. That was all of our barley. Luckily there wasn't a lot of beer, but it's not the end of the world, it's just so annoying. Come on, architect. Did they really not find labor access here? This guy doesn't get labor, huh? Let's shorten this a bit here. The firehouse here. The architect here, and just say this is the end of the road. And now please find labor. Otherwise I'm gonna have to delete this guy over here. If this corner here causes too many problems, which it might. This might be the problem. Oh, you know what? You fishermen are not needed anymore. I'm just gonna delete you. More important that these guys find labor access. Right, could we please sell our papyrus? We have 1,000 papyrus to sell. We have linen to sell. I assume we have maybe sold all of our beer this year. We have. We have sold very little papyrus. And it's already November. I do need you guys to come and buy some papyrus. Alright, yeah, we get some free bricks. I'm fine with that. We just keep building this ugly mastaba. already December. I really need to pay the tribute. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to pay the tribute. Nope. This guy just bought 400 of those. No! Is there fire here? What is up with the walkers today? I mean, this layout is terrible, don't make any mistake. This is too... sweet. I put a fireman on every arm. It's just too dumb to find the way. Oh, our kingdom rating is not gonna be happy about us not paying the tribute. I need to send a gift now. Yeah, I should have put them on the ends of the arms, you're right. Well, there go all the bricks we had. I'm not gonna rebuild that for now. Yep, how bad is our kingdom rating? It's 1. Oh boy, we're a hair's breadth away from death. We need to fulfill everything the Pharaoh asked for. We need to, like, wipe his butt if he requests it. Like, I just need to hope he doesn't request anything terrible. Still not taxing. Of course I'm not taxing people. They're not gonna pay anything. This is, the tax income from these houses will be like nothing. Like 7% tax income would be like, I don't know, 300 devons. It just doesn't. It doesn't even appear in the budget.
It's the trader's life for me.
Oh yes. Could you please buy some papyrus? Fill the entire thing with papyrus. I don't want to overflow on papyrus here. Okay, we run into the problem that... not buying my papyrus right now. Why are you not buying the papyrus? Did I not export them again? I must have... Ah! That's why. I didn't set them. Well, that explains it. Yeah. I thought I toggled it, but I clicked it the wrong way. Well, the problem was me all along. Isn't that funny? Okay, you bought the linen. We need to get out of debt. We really need to get out of debt. It was chat's fault. It was chat's fault. You should have warned me. Right. Right. Good point there, Blubber. Alright, buy it all. Come on, buy it all. Get me out of debt. I need to be out of debt once. Just a little bit. Oh, we dipped out of debt. We dipped out of debt. Alright, let's see the fire risks again while we look at things. How is it this fire risk? You know what this means? We need more firehouses. Holy moly, what is with these fire risks over here? Yeah, distracting me. Everyone's distracting me. Employees are suddenly needed because these houses all devolved. Because we don't have enough food. Because also this year's food is gonna be terrible, by the way. Enjoy starvation, everyone. Right, get the fish. We need to feed people fish now. I'm afraid we're gonna have to eat fish. I don't want them. I don't want to create another crossing, so we're gonna make an ugly version like this. I'm gonna make 2 papyrus makers. Make another Empire, make another architect's post. What do the gods think? Not a lot. Nobody thinks a lot about my city, I think. Okay, we can make another warship, though. We should. I need to keep these people, like, fed, otherwise we're just starving. People are already starving here. Oh yeah, I could use this part for the food, but there's, like, there's a few... But then I need to build, like, the crossing and stuff, which I don't want to do. Okay, there's another army coming. Usually it's supposed to be appearing on the map somewhere, but because we're using the HD patch, we can't see what kind of army this is. I'm very worried that one of them is gonna be on land, so I'm gonna build an archery fort. No, where in the archery fort? Let's build the archery fort just here. So we have three. We should have three warships and an archery squad, or a little bit of defense. Please don't dip into debt at this time of year. No, please, please. Please buy my beer. Oh god. Okay, we're out of debt again. Somebody bought the beer. And buy the papyrus. I need to pay my... Can't send the gift yet. I need to pay my tribute. No employees in the thingy. Oh god, our economy is crashed. We are lacking a lot of people. Alright, I need to shut down some industry. I think I need to shut down the linen industry. Just to free some workers for more important things. Also, the pottery industry is not needed right now. The clay industry is not needed right now. Because we have so much pottery. If he requests pottery, we should be fine. But food on, we are not fine on food. We're starving. Oh, you bought more beer, I like that. I just want to get to January. Ah, and I can send a gift. Ancient carving. Oh, that didn't give a lot. Well, we have 2 kingdom rating. And now we should have 3 kingdom rating because we pay ourselves a lower salary. Alright, so let's stay away from that death zone down there. It was only 11 months? Oh, did I send it in January? Yeah. Oops. I thought I sent the last gift in December. I should have looked at that. I can't even blame you because you tried to warn me. I was just too late to look. And this is not going to be a good harvest, I can tell you. It's is not going to be a good harvest. Military screen. How bad are these attacks? There are 2 warships. Could I have a third one, maybe? Yeah, they're building a military vessel. How far away are these attacks, though? Okay, could I please get... See, that was the advantage of not using the patch. I could at least click on them on the map and get a report. When is the first foreign army? 18 months... 12 months from August, so that will be here in August. Oh, 1,000 pottery. Well, I have you covered, Pharaoh. Take it away. How can I defeat 7 crocodiles? You just can't. Employees needed. Well, I figured. Not surprised to hear that, considering we're starving. Starving tends to do that. We can do here. And then I can build like... No! Go back. Build like a roadblock here. I can have a chickpea farm. 6 months for the Nubians. And I think I can only fit a single one here. No, you can't even fit a single one here. This is just a joke. This reed field. Yeah. Nothing fits here. Okay, well, forget it. Over here you can fit like 3, and here you could fit like... I think 2? Not even 2? 1? Okay, you can fit 1, you can get 4 more fields out. What I can do is replace a barley field, because we're clearly overproducing barley with a chickpea farm. Can I build an academy? I cannot. Build another warship wharf here. Let's do it. More warships is better. We have some unemployment, but not enough for me to turn on weaving. Yeah, very hungry. Alright, the Pharaoh wants to give me more bricks. We're gonna rebuild this thing. Accept bricks. Here comes our meager chickpea harvest. Very, very meager indeed. Accept the bricks. Kingdom rating could be higher. I feel like we should get a higher rating for defeating this. I'm gonna make another archery fort. And I feel like at some point we want to have a transport ship. I'm gonna have 1 transport ship over here. I really like the ships. I don't like the ships. Okay, okay, slow down there, buddy. I should have mobilized our ships. Everyone. Engage the enemies. Engage the enemies. Engage the enemies. You kite them. You currently... slow game. Can we go a bit faster than this? No? Alright, this is just a mess. Okay, did we win? No. Right, employees are needed. But I think we won. And we lost a little bit of hull strength, but we can send them all home. We defeated them! Woohoo! What am I looking at? We had a naval combat. Let's just say combat isn't the strength of any of the Sierra city builders, I would say. It was rather confusing. They were all on top of each other. But we won. That's the important bit. We won. Okay, I maybe do want now something like a pavilion here. Pavilion is super expensive though. I'm gonna have a booth here. We're gonna have a jugless. You're gonna be allowed to distribute pottery now. Because that way we don't need so much food if we upgrade the buildings. How would you design a Pharaoh archipelago implementation? That's very hard. I mean, the unlocks would need to be buildings. You get unlocks for certain buildings. And then... I guess the checks could be... the first time you reach a certain level of housing. Every time you do that is a check. Maybe every time you export a certain type of good, it's a check. Something like that. I'd have to think more about it later. Why are you complaining about the desirability? You're right next to a giant dog statue. Yeah, they want better entertainment now. Every different monument is a check. No, Chosro, please no. Obelisk is 200 checks? No, please no. That sounds like a terrible idea. We still don't have enough unemployment for me to turn on back our industries. Turn back on our industries. I sometimes say things in the wrong order. Funnily enough, I have the same problem when I write in Japanese, that I will sometimes write the kanji on the wrong way by swapping the left and right side. Waiting on 2,000 puzzle piece or a 2,000 bricks pyramid. What's the difference? I don't know what you could be referring to here. Yeah, they need a bigger, prettier giant statue here. There you go. Wow, that wasn't enough for most of them. Not enough unemployment yet. Yeah, I need to evolve these guys. Also, we're out of beer. Funny enough. Can we export anything else? We could export more beer. That doesn't help us. We don't have that beer. We could import more reeds and export more papyrus. That's actually tempting. Oh, this is January again. Okay, well. Time to send a gift. Hey, 7 kingdom rating again. Woo! We're working on it. To be honest, it would be weird to live next to a massive dog statue. I'm scared of dogs, okay? It's like when it's a sacred dog, right? It also, is that a dog? Those are not dog ears, are they? It has like horns, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna give you clowns your pavilion. And then we're gonna build a conservatory. Could be goat ears, could be goat ears. Goat ears? No. Goat horns, you mean. You mean. Oh god, I'm talking like Gollum. Alright, and when we have enough people, I want to turn back on the... But these need 48 people. We don't have 48 people right now. Also, maybe I need to be importing papyrus. Reeds, that is. Our papyrus production is running low. Ah, but it's 1,000 devens for that. Well, we could afford it right now. It's probably worth it in the long run. Let's do it. I want you to import reeds until we have like, yeah, 1,600 is a good level. Living in the shadow of a giant furry statue? Well, the Egyptians loved their anthropomorphized animal gods. Speaking of, Ra is not happy with me. Also, you're allowed to get beer. No, I don't actually want beer. The next level doesn't really... The next level is not that important anymore. We can only get one more level. And then we'll run into the problem that we don't have a... what's it called? We don't have a... courthouse. So, screw that. We're back into debt, probably because we bought lots of reed. But that's an investment. That should pay itself back in time. Okay, I can turn back on our linen economy. Yeah, Ra really wants a temple or something. Shrines to Ra. Who is unhappy with how things look? 1, 2, 3 shrines to Ra for you. No, we have spacious homesteads now. We do need a little more money. Did the Pharaoh request anything? No. Lucky us. Egypt, the OG furry. Uvusaurus. Uvusaurus. How's Uvusaurus doing? Uvusaurus is still congenial, so no problems with Uvusaurus. Uwu. I shouldn't say Uvu, that's too German, sorry. Uvusaurus. Can't get the German out of me. How much reeds do you accept? Up to half. Alright, I guess you did. That looks like it's more than half, but what do I know? The reed symbol is just very big. Isn't it canonically a jackal? Is that? I don't know. You tell me. Alright, we have a little bit of a harvest and we have an actual flooding. Or like the good kind of flooding. One that gives us food. Speaking of food, pottery can also be turned back on. Which also means clay needs to be turned back on. Oh, and they instantly restart. They don't need to look for labor. That's interesting. There's another statue version which is a jackal. You can look at them. We have the sitting man. We have this, which we're not sure what it is. We have the person presenting a scarab. We have the very long man. And that's it on the large ones. We have the medium-sized ones, where we have large person, bird, Nemibla bird. We have the crocodile. I love the fat crocodile. Honestly, this could be, I don't know, someone who wants to be crocodile. Oh, and then we have the, this looks really furry. Is this like the lion goddess? What is her name? I think she gets like a side temple and some of the other things. But yeah. And then on the small one, the small ones we have head, cat, small jackal. Let's give the big jackals 2 small jackals. Look at that. This is a jackal. And what else do we have? And oh, the hippopotamus. The hippopotamus? However you pronounce that. The hippo. Alright, okay. I think we're over the hump of this mission. It feels like we've kind of settled into a stable rhythm, except the food isn't stable. Also the gods. Gods are fine. We have some unemployment. Is there an economy that I'm not doing? No, actually I think I'm doing everything we can be doing here. We do need to get more people in here, which I can do at the end. Although we will also need more food for that. We didn't touch the gold. I would like to build another fort, but it's too close to the end of the year. I don't want to chance it. Building that monument at lightning speed? The British plumber is... Do you already have a toilet again, Kitty, or not yet? Do you still live without a toilet? Ah, selling more papyrus. I have a toilet, finally. Oh, I'm sure the night soil collectors are sad about losing you as a customer. And your jars. This is a joke. A long time to hold it in. Yeah, how long did you have to hold it in, Kitty? How long did you have to hold it in? How many months? Months, oh. Your poor kidney. Your poor, poor kidney. Alright, we're gonna build another archery fort. Pharaoh wants 900 papyrus. Okay, well, guess we're storing papyrus. I'm building another archery fort because I'm paranoid. Kitty immediately. There's a dark market for selling your feces for some people with some medical condition. I don't believe there's a market for it. I have heard the theory that if you transplant your intestine bacterial flora, you can improve your health or get the health benefits that somebody else is enjoying. Oh god, they're dying of food, right? No. A little entertainment? And sure, that's something, but yeah, I don't think that's like a big market. How do you know about this? I mean, it was in the news several times that a healthy gut flora can change things and that you can transplant the gut flora from another person because it's so disgusting. That's why it makes good clickbaity news. Alright. Pharaoh, get your papyrus. These guys do not have employees. Are we out of employees? No, we're not. So why are you not? I should help everybody become like really happy here. Oh, I got back into debt. I don't want to be in debt. Get me out of debt again. Let's export the papyrus again. This time I'm not gonna click the wrong buttons there. We really need more food sources. We are not food positive. What food can we import? We can import figs. Give me 3,200 figs. Well, we're gonna lose a little money to that, but food is important. Food is important. Feed your head. Yep, we're buying figs right now. I don't want the house to starve all the time. Did the lady collect the figs directly there? Ooh, free bricks. I will take free bricks, thank you. I still need a lot of bricks. Speaking of a lot of bricks, what does the monument need? No burial processions, okay. That's what I want to hear. Nice. How's the Nile? Well, we're defending it. We're defending the southern end of it. We're dancing around being bankrupt, but it's fine, we're making it. I'm currently importing food so that my people stop starving. Oh, monuments are so they are slow. People love you. People love me. Hey, you guys in chat should listen more to this. People love me. Yeah? I could be doing anything right now, but I'm choosing to stream for you. I'm so popular. I could be... What's something what popular people do? I could be having a drink with some really other popular people. Because they would surely invite me. But I'm choosing... A flooded clay pit? I think that's a random event. I don't think I can do anything about that. Or is that a... collapse? Surely this can't. Surely it's fine. Let's look at the fire risks. We have a paranoid amount of walkers because we have too many paths here. We could build a more serious layout, but it's more fun if it's organic. This is not a highly optimized city, this is just an organic little city. And people love me. People love me. And they can't find employees back here now for some reason. Which they earlier could. I also think somebody needs a bazaar here. How are the gods doing? Both of them could need another shrine. My money's kinda low, I don't want to chance it. Okay, this house has really everything in. Some of these houses need to check their privilege. This house is like over 700 food. And meanwhile on the other side of the city they're starving. This house will soon devolve. Yeah. Oh, that was a lot of money we just made. What do we do to make so much money? If there were houses starving nearby, I'd be hoarding more, not less. That is sadly how it works. It's true. I think we can have more papyrus makers now. One here. And then there can be some gardens for installation of the ugliness. Alright, more food is needed. Eventually we'll get the food, surely. Okay, I want another fort of archers just because I'm paranoid. I could build over there. How are the gods doing? Apathetic and amiable. Well, Ra wants more shrines, is what I'm hearing. I need a bandstand here. Yeah, I hate having to change this pattern, but I'm going to change this to a bandstand. This is a very dangerous change, but we're doing it. Oh! Wait. You got yourself beer. I don't want to give you beer, stop it. No beer for you. Grab beer. All these people are gonna be spacious, modest apartments for a while. They look nice, but it is not worth for us to feed them beer. We need to sell our beer, not feed people with it. Yeah, maybe I do need more temples. Yeah, temples are clutch. Get more shrines. More shrines to Ra. More shrines to Osiris. They don't know what's good for their kidneys. Oh god, some of these houses are starving. We seem to have a starvation problem still. Can we import more food from somewhere? Yeah, we can import chickpeas, so we should. Hmm? I don't think it updated yet. Chickpeas are at the top. Import up to, I don't know, 2,400 chickpeas, please. Hiya, I feel famished. This Australian down the road boat bought all the barley. Disease strikes. Why? You know what? You can have some actual water here. Come on. Stop devolving. You're getting your water. If this guy ever spawns, you're getting your water. And this guy took his sweet time. Alright, how do we make this more beautiful over here? I guess we're having a Nemiblub look at them. We can have a cat statue here, and a man looking out there, and a hippo. No religious facilities. Well, you're not gonna get any, so this is the highest you're gonna be. Stop dying, you cowards. Head architect. Oh, good point about the architect. I should look at the damage risks. Ooh. Okay. I think things could be worse. Things could definitely be worse. Looks like a good inundation as well. We do still need 16,400 bricks. I think I want to have a bit more money before I start really mass importing bricks. Oh, also, did I send a gift? Of course I didn't. There you go, have your gift. 14 kingdom rating now. Prosperity is fine. We need to get the kingdom rating back up, and we need to get the monument finished. So I need to finish the monument without dipping into debt is now the point. Let's see the prices of the bricks. We buy 150 bricks. 150... We pay 150 Deben per 100 pieces. So, for 16,400, which is 164 loads of 100, we will pay around 2,400... No, 24,600. 24,600. So we need 24,000 Deben to buy all the bricks we will need. Hooray. Joy. I could try to sell more beer and barley, I guess. Means I need to make more barley, though. Can I import barley? Nobody sold me barley, I think. Yeah, it's only exportable. That doesn't help. I can import weapons if I was really mad, but weapons are super expensive. 325. To equip a single 16-man division would be around 5,000 Deben. I mean, it would really help the city defense. I do also remember that at some point enemies will spawn up there. In my memory. Some weird Nubians will invade on the top right island, I think. I'm not sure. I think this must be the first time I see this map done without using the middle bit of land for farms. The middle bit of land. I don't know what you mean by the middle bit. You mean the top right? We don't need to be there, right? It's not necessary. Oh, I can have another... No, I can't have the barley farm. Wasn't there a way to rotate and then sometimes you can build? No? Sorry, rotating the map is confusing for a lot of people. No, it doesn't help. Rotating doesn't help. Most people don't like to rotate the map, so I'm gonna keep it to a minimum. Sometimes these people still run out of employees, which sucks. I'm envious of rotation handlers. We have 2,000 people now in the city. I didn't really do much with it. Do need to watch the gods, but they're okay with everything. Do I get paranoid? I think I'm getting paranoid. Can we import copper, actually? We can import copper. And can we sell weapons? Did I overlook this the entire time? No, we could not sell weapons. No. But I could import copper, which would be cheaper. Buying copper is only 240, so it would be significantly cheaper than making the weapons ourselves. Blood likely to fail. Due to drought in Africa, priests bring bad news. They fear the next inundation will almost certainly fail. Oh, and somebody wants me to send them 1,000 papyri. Well, let's keep 1,000 for you then, Pharaoh, old friend. I will do it then. I will accept copper and weapons. I will make weapons. I'm just worried that there's gonna be an attack. Let's have 2 weaponsmiths here. And let's keep a large money level back. Import only up to 400 copper. I want this to be a drip feed, not a flood me with. And we're gonna build 1 infantry fort. Alright, papyri are already done, send them over. Alright, you can sell papyri again. And I will build 1 more archery fort. They didn't bless the rains. They didn't bless the rains down in Africa. Nope, they did not. Oh, they're bringing them from the docks, so this is actually quite inefficient. Oh well. Well, we just bought some copper. And look how much they're trying to sell. There's 3 more cards of copper coming. These bastards from Byblos, they think they can just sneak in extra copper. Oh no, it wasn't Byblos, it was somewhere else. Okay, extra bricks. I don't have to buy the bricks. We just saved a bunch of money. I should consider having another transport ship. This is a transport ship already. I could turn one of these fishermen into a transport ship. 2+2 per workshop if it is like C3, or 4+2, I forgot. I don't know what you mean by 2+2.
We're waiting for some cargo to be delivered to our ship.
Oh, importing the copper for the weapons. Well, we are importing it, so... We're slowly building an infantry squad, which is fine. And we're building the next layer of the mastaba, which... Hey, we didn't buy any bricks yet, and it's already coming together, so I'll take it. I can send another gift to raise our kingdom rating. It's now 23. I do not dare buy bricks at the same time that I'm buying copper. But I do not dare not have an infantry squad. 5 archers are not great at stopping anything, really. Does Pharaoh have a patrician equivalent? Yes, they do. And if we're lucky, we're gonna see them today. Although this mission already takes quite a bit. Nilometer prediction. Mediocre, they say. Well, we're not gonna play with blessings on this mission. We don't need it. Okay, we have already 5 infantry. That's going rather well. I'm happy about that. Oh, the gods looking congenial. Could be better, could be worse. Food is maybe finally holding a little bit. Some of these houses have actual food. Yeah, some of these houses have actual good food stores. Now, please don't die in like a fire or malaria. Disease outbreak. How is there such a high disease outbreak there? Oh, these are poor people. They still don't get the food here, because these houses eat all the food. So these need to be full first before they get any food. Okay, I think we can carefully import some bricks. Import me. I want to buy them in small amounts. Always buy up to 1,200, not more. Actually, even less. Give me just like 400 per trader, so that they don't sell too much at once. Drip feed me the bricks. I can't set like a rate limit otherwise, so I'll set a rate limit per trade in that indirect way. Our population is not quite the limit of this mission. We need 2,500, but we're surprisingly close with just a singular block of spacious homesteads. If we fed them beer, we would immediately push this higher. I can employ some more people in the village palace, which I don't know why I would. Other than that it makes them happy that it's there. Okay, there you go. I have a village palace. We can tax people with a village palace. At like 6%. Got a little bit of extra money. It's not gonna be a lot. If you beer the block, you might consider taxing it. The palace also unlocks the quick showy thing. Yeah, I can mouse over here if you mean that. Like the Senate in C3. I should try out the other impression games. Imagine only ever played Caesar. Well, imagine. I have also tried out... I've actually not tried out Caesar. I've only tried out Emperor. And I think Emperor is really good. I think Emperor is clearly like a refined product, except for the Feng Shui. Oh, the Feng Shui sucks. And the gods also kind of suck. Okay, I think we don't need any more copper right now. We're fine with this copper. We have fully defended ourselves. People are pleased with me. We are gonna make 800 Daven from this. That's very nice. We have a lot of trade ships coming in. Like a lot. What about Zeus? I have not tried Zeus. We've talked about it. Zeus has a questionable reputation. There are already too few jobs for the population. Well, let them dance. A poor inundation is predicted for the next year. Well, let them dance. Where else can people work? And we could have more bricklayers, I guess. Doesn't hurt. And have another work camp. Work camp is such a nice name. We do need to raise a little bit our rating for culture, I'm sure. Actually, no, I think our culture rating was already fine. Culture requirement was not high. Can I send another gift? Has it been? It has been long enough. There you go. 26 on the kingdom rating. How many bricks did we buy this year? 500. Well, I think we can increase this a little bit by 800 per trader. Would be a shame if someone made a modern remake that screwed up everything. Yeah, well, the problem isn't that they... I don't even know that I would say they screwed up everything people liked. It's just soulless in some sense. Ooh. Oh, we gotta store some beer now. Make sure that nobody is secretly ordering beer from my bazaars. But I would see that. They would evolve if they got beer. Oh, I don't think Caesar has this, right? This, like, bazaar instructions? This is also Pharaoh attack. If I'm correct. It does not, yeah. Emperor has an even more interesting system where you put it, like, there in a certain spot. Anyway. Unemployment is 14%. People really don't like unemployment, but what can we do? Not a lot here. Local camps are very good at soaking up employees, though. They use 20 each, and they're only a 2x2 footprint, so I could spam more of those. If we really needed more people in work. Not a good spot. Markets just eat up everything they could get their hands on in Caesar 3, I think. Yeah, Augustus allows you to limit them like in Pharaoh, I think. I think Augustus re-imports the Pharaoh or enable-disable menu. But Augustus changes a lot. Augustus is one of those fan remakes. These harvests really are not very good. It's becoming obvious. Alright, we still need 33 more loads of bricks. That's 33 times 400. Alright, chickpea harvest is coming in. High taxes discourage immigration. Really? Overall, people are leaving the city. What are you drinking here? Yeah, have some extra payment over the... Stop leaving the city. I mean, we have unemployment, so they also don't like that. Alright, send the beer to the Pharaoh. Which is why I guess why you use bathhouses or barbers to block evolution until your production caught up. Oh god, these houses here are really emptying. Please don't do that. I mean, I really don't need these. Oh, 1,500 Deben in taxes? Actually, I do need those. Forget what I said. You will pay your taxes. I'm willing to pay you more wages. And I'm even willing to help you with... Ah, I can't center this. Well, let's center it. Oh, let's put it here. Even willing to give you a festival square. And throw a festival for good old Ra. And then people in the city should be happy. It's a huge housing block. It is a very big housing block. It is a very big one. Are we exporting beer? We should now export all our beer again. Maybe over 500 so that I can throw festivals. Just an idea. People are still leaving, and they're gonna leave all of this side, which is gonna suck. Please stop leaving. Still leaving. Ah, they're still leaving. How fares Egypt? Very well. We got 3,000 bricks for free. We'll take them. Somebody just wanted to sell us bricks, and then magically bricks appear out of nowhere. People are annoyed with you because taxes are so... What are you talking about? Taxes are 6%. That is not high taxes. That is the opposite of high taxes. Here, have more wages. They're annoyed because of other things. The game will always claim people are annoyed because of high taxes. But this just reflects what the city sentiment is. Alright, we now hold a grand festival. That should get people back into here, surely. No? People are indifferent. 80% is high taxes. Alright, immigrants are coming back now thanks to the festival. It's kind of a cheat though, right? Not really us genuinely having a stronger setup here. Anyway, people are re-immigrating. Libertarians, yeah. Ancient Egyptian libertarians, they don't want to pay any taxes. Oh god, does somebody remember we had a bug one time where our brick loader would get stuck on this pond? Oh god, why did that happen? And how did I solve this? Oh god, I remember this now. It was not on the mastaba though, it was on a pyramid level. Oh well. Lazy Egyptians. Okay, we're having people again. Population is rising. We're collecting taxes. You know what? We could make this better by connecting this back here, I think. And then they could loop back, and this is a shorter loop actually for them to get them. There could be an architect's house and another firehouse. And we could have 2 more weavers here. And maybe 2 more brewers. Hopefully they can find work by going this way. There should be labor access here. Oh, Nemiblub. There's a Nemiblub bird somewhere here. It's not a Nemiblub bird to me. Didn't I put a Nemiblub? I put a Nemiblub bird on this island. This looks so insane. Kitty was complaining about the people who have to live next to the giant dog. But imagine you look out the window and you see this. It's behind the chat now, sorry. But this here, yeah. Nemi bird, yeah. Excellent inundation next year. It also has like very staring eyes, it seems like. Ra inspires your trading partners to trade more than before. A minor blessing from Ra. So that was our first blessing that we had this run. Yeah, well, wasn't really super relevant. Okay, we're rich. We should be importing more bricks. Import up to 2,400 bricks, please. I built it to stare right into someone's bedroom. Right into someone's bedroom. Of course you would, Kitty. Better than the bathroom, though. Oh god, what happened with the inundation? This was a no inundation year. Oops, well. Time to make the belt tighter. People have a lot of fish, but I think they always eat the first one first, so they will eat the chickpeas before the rest. And we're buying chickpeas, we're importing chickpeas. We're basically importing a lot here, which I like. This is always a fun map setup when you're actually trading a lot with your partners. We are. What is our budgetary flow even? Yeah, 11,000 from exports. Look at that. And we imported for 3,000. We paid about 3,000 wages. And 1,500 tribute. Ugh, wants more beer again. Alright, increase the beer stocks. Not the backseat, but I feel like you can put a roadblock between the two musicians to separate the industry blocks into two semi-loops. I could. Alright, 1,000 beer. Off you go. I should also send a gift. It's been too long. Send a medium gift. Alright, 34 kingdom rating. I think we're gonna have the kingdom rating before this Mustaba's done. But I think we should start speeding up this map because we've got it covered, I think. We get free bricks. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We built. Allometer predictions. Buying more bricks. Alright, we have 16 months until another Nubian army appears, which I hate. I was hoping we could finish this run before then, but hey. Oh, 1 more month. Alright, let's send another gift. Babylonian tablet. 38. Wish I had a brick. What would you do if you had a brick? Brick the run? I guess I could go buy a brick, although it's probably kind of hard to buy a singular brick. Usually you buy the brick on these... Well, you buy like a whole pallet of bricks. I don't even know how you would say that. A brick. Your windows are protected by a giant bird. The bird that stares into your soul and your bathroom. Okay, we will also need extra pop, actually. I should fill in some final population around here. Into the gaps. One year. Well, where is this army coming from? Can we import more bricks, please? We can, but we're not importing more bricks right now. Oh, there comes some more bricks. Actually, we should be exporting the beer. Maybe we should throw a lavish festival for Ra again, or Re? Ra. We still need 5,600 bricks? But you're building such a tiny layer, how do you need 5,600 bricks? Or you want to build another whole... Oh, they want to build another whole step on top. Ugh, we're not that close to finishing this thing. Oh, look at Mr. Fancy here with his pallet of bricks. What would I do with a pallet of bricks? I would try to build something. Honestly, bricks are not that good in Japan. It turns out a brick-built structure is not very resistant to earthquakes. So things are either made of wood or they're made of concrete. But bricks are rather rare. Because brick walls tend to like topple and fall into like single pieces. Oh! We've gotten a minor blessing from Ra about reputation. Look at that. We could be looking at the final reputation here. When does this army invade? 6 months from November. When is that? 5 months from December. So I guess it's in April. Gosh darn foreigners. Maybe the Pharaoh will send us another. Okay, I want you to already collect here and you to be there. I want you to stand guard here. And you also stand guard there. I'm gonna pre-position people. I want you to... embark this group of people. Alright. Disembark them here. Okay. Embark this group of people. Embark these people. And then also I need to prepare for the Nubians. Engage nearby enemies. Seek and destroy all enemies. That looks good. Alright, and you disembark these people over here. And then we hope that this attack doesn't just kill us. And you go home for now. Alright, foreign army invades. Okay, they're invading from the south. Oh god, we're fighting them. This is a very messy fight. So the big blue ships with the symbol on top, these are ours. The little whitish... oh, I don't even know how to describe it. These are enemy warships. These ones. And the one with a kind of reddish sail, that's a traitor. He doesn't care.
This city never trades, and the short leave is boring.
I think we got them all. Did we lose a ship? I think we might have lost a ship though. Yeah, we lost a warship there. They're rebuilding a warship for us. My pile of bricks failed! I forgot the cement. Look, it's not just that the cement isn't... Alright, let's get these guys back home. Alright, we get more free bricks, we'll take them. Come on, pick them up. Kingdom standing climbs. Come on, pick him up. It's a little bit fiddly. Okay, you guys can go home. You guys can go home. Please, you guys go get on this boat. Alright, there you go. You go home. By the way, if you put your ship on these banks while they're flooded and the flooding ends, the ship dies. So don't do that. I believe brick pyramids did use mortar though. Yeah. You know, brick pyramids don't actually use cement. They just stacked perfectly. Yeah, well, I think somebody just disagreed. Okay, we have loads of money. We have enough population. Oh, God, you want how much beer? I don't even store that much beer in the best of years. Why? Oh, we're gonna store that much beer, apparently. There, have your beer. No, 2,100. What the hell? Ma Pharaoh, dude. What's up with you? I'll store more beer then. He really needs to get drunk. Was it such a bad time with me? There you go, Pharaoh. Have your beer. Alright, now let's start selling beer again. The Pharaoh is having a hard time. It is true. This is the last Pharaoh of the early kingdom or something. And we are gonna enter into an age of darkness after this. I think. My memory is right. Alright, do we have our warships back? We do have our warships back, so very good. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The mission should be done now. Okay, now we're actually waiting on just the houses to finish. Also, the tax income, I shouldn't scoff at it. 1,600 is not nothing. So, spacious homesteads are doing okay. We could maybe even end looking. Let's end looking nice. We don't need that beer anymore. Pharaoh has had his thing. Let's end it all by having a nice looking city. It's 1 AM and the Pharaoh just ran out of booze. You're basically his local Tesco's. I think I don't do 1 AM deliveries. I'm also literally the furthest part of his empire down here. And he's sitting in Mennefer, which we just built in the 2 missions ago, in mission number 5. Mission number 6 was Timna, and 7 is now Behdet. Alright, we're gonna get some beer and then watch this. Also, we can beautify the city with standing climbs, with Crutch Plaza. Plaza for everyone. These have plaza, these have gardens, up the wazoo. Beautiful gardens. I hope you're fine. Alright, they're upgrading the houses. There we go. This is the best we can get in this mission. Spacious... No. Normal homesteads? Modest apartments. Well, these are homesteads. These are spacious homesteads. These are modest apartments. If we had a magistrate, we could get to spacious apartments, but we do not have access to magistrates, so this is the best we can do. And we can have a beautiful little white city. I like they're like the castles of Pharaoh, right? They are the first level that looks kind of like, okay, I would be fine with living there. Alright. More bricks I needed. I need to import more bricks. Please buy more bricks. I don't know why the brick imports are so slow.
I love the art of the deal. I can't wait to trade my supplies.
This guy loves the art of the deal.
I love the art of the deal. I can't wait to trade my supplies.
Himeji Joe style white walls. Oh, he wants 1,000 pottery, sure. Have your 1,000 pottery. There come more bricks. Maybe the Pharaoh will gift us more bricks. But we're also buying more bricks, luckily, from this ship.
We're waiting for some cargo to be delivered to our ship.
Why did the dance school die of fire? Why am I even asking? Why am I even asking? You know what? Yeah, have a fire squad. Hey, we managed to save the city palace. That's something. I'll take that as a win. Hey, more bricks! Okay. Can we extinguish the rest of the burning ruins? Burning ruin. Dance school. Fire marshals could not get here in time to save the building. When the fires burn themselves out, only rubble will be left on this side. Thanks. And then there's rubble. These are the ruins of the building named above. Derelict sites like this do little to enhance the nation. Thanks. Well, you can have your dance school back. And, I think there's one additional brick load needed, so we will save this game here for this Behdet end, and we should be out of here. Should be the last brick load that's coming there. Enjoy the city and the mastaba. The mastaba is finished. Do we need to send something in there after all? No burial need. Maybe we need a month tick. We can look at the Nemi bird a bit again on this island. And we didn't go to the top right island at all. We just did it with these parts of the city. We didn't touch the gold. We actually got an infantry squad out. Didn't even need it. We got 4 warships. That was enough. Kinda tight on the money at the start, but in the end we pulled through. I shouldn't say it was that confident though. We dropped to 1 kingdom rating. We were 1 off from dying. Again. So this was cutting it very close. And that was mission 7. But mission 7 is done, and so is this part of Egypt.
Pharaoh is pleased. You have mastered the seas and river, and make good use of the resources they offer. The mighty navy you built patrols the waterways, securing our borders.
Okay. With that, the Old Kingdom is finished. Oh no, sorry, the Archaic period is finished. Now we go to the Old Kingdom, right. This is the actual meat of the campaign. So from here on out, missions will vary between medium hard to very hard for us. I mean, I'm not changing the difficulty, I'm just telling you from memory. Some specific missions cost me a lot of times to get them on very hard last time. Yeah, Old Kingdom were the pyramid builders. I think they were okay in general. Some missions we will be forced to do just pyramid building because not every mission is a choice between military and non-military, but there are plenty of places where we will choose a military mission and it will be hard. We'll see. And at some point we will run into the awful mission of Dunkel Oasis, and everyone who watched the previous time I played for this will remember Dunkel Oasis, but that is not yet. Not yet.